Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to our Bhagavatam Stutis series. Today we're going to begin with Kunti Stuti, several shlokas where Mother Kunti is glorifying the Lord. So what has happened so far? You've heard Arjuna's spontaneous expression of prayers and glorification to the Lord as one Brahmastra is coming towards him. Then you also hear Uttara's intuition where she reaches out to the Lord directly without any other dependence on anyone else. And she spontaneously prays to the Lord. As not one, but 6 Brahmastras are released by Ashwatthama. 5 to kill the 5 Pandavas and 1 heading towards her womb. Because the Lord intervenes by releasing his Sudarshan Chakra, and it is the Sudarshan Chakra that neutralizes the 5 Brahmastras. But specifically in relation to the child in the womb, the Lord personally enters through his energy potency, the womb of Uttara, and protects the child, who will later on become the great king Parikshit. So what is happening now? Kunti has witnessed how the Lord effortlessly, easily, with total calm, has saved the child in Uttara's womb. And now, out of reverence, out of affection, out of awe, out of admiration, Kunti is going to express her natural devotion for the Lord, for protecting not just her 5 sons, but also for protecting her great-grandson, King Parikshit, who is in the womb of Uttara. So in this particular shloka, the 18th shloka, you can see what Kunti Maharani is actually glorifying the Lord. So this is the 18th shloka of the same chapter where we read Uttara's 2 offerings. So this is Kunti Maharani's prayer. 8th chapter, 18th shloka of the first canto. Kuntya uvacha
Kuntya uvacha
Namasye purusham tvadyam
Namasye purusham dvadyam
Ishvaram prakritev param
Ishvaram prakrite param
Alakshyam sarva bhutanam
Alaksham sarva bhutanam
Antarbhahiravasthitam.
Antarbhagiravastitam.
Forward meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Kunti uvacha.
Kunti uvacha.
Srimati Kunti said,
Srimati Kunti said,
Namasye.
Namasye.
Let me bow down.
Let me bow down.
Purusham.
Purusham.
The Supreme Person.
The Supreme Person.
Tva.
Tva.
You.
You.
Adyam.
Adyam.
The original.
The original.
Ishvaram.
Ishvaram.
The controller.
The controller.
Prakritehe.
Prakritehe.
Of the material cosmos.
Of the material cosmos.
Param.
Param.
Beyond.
Beyond.
Alakshyam.
Alakshyam.
The invisible.
The invisible.
Sarva.
Sarva.
All.
All.
Bhutanam.
Bhutanam.
Of living beings.
Of living beings.
Antaha.
Antaha.
Within.
Within.
Bahihi.
Bahihi.
Without.
Without.
Avasthitam.
Avasthitam.
Existing.
Existing.
Translation. Srimati Kunti said,
Srimati Kunti said,
O Krishna,
O Krishna,
I offer my obeisances unto you
I offer my obeisances unto you
because you
are
the original personality
the original personality
and are unaffected
and are unaffected
by the qualities of the material world.
by the qualities of the material world.
You are existing
You are existing
both within and without everything.
both within and without everything,
Yet you are invisible to all.
yet you are invisible to all.
Okay. So Prabhupada writes in the purport, Srimati Kunti Devi was aware that Krishna is the original personality of Godhead, although he was playing the part of her nephew. Such an enlightened lady could not commit a mistake by offering obeisances unto her nephew. Now, it's not societal norm to offer obeisances to somebody who's younger to you. But here, Kunti Maharani is clearly offering her obeisances, and she's also identifying why she is offering her obeisances. Why? Because he is the Supreme Lord and he is untouched by Maya. Therefore, she addressed him as the original Purusha beyond the material cosmos. Although all living entities are also transcendental, they are neither original nor infallible. So that Kshara and Akshara that the Lord talks about in the 15th chapter. The living entities are apt to fall down under the clutches of material nature, but the Lord is never like that. In the Vedas, therefore, he is described as the chief among all living entities. Nityo Nityanam, Chetanas Chetananam. Then again, he is addressed as Ishvara, or the controller. The living entities or the demigods like Chandra and Surya are also to some extent Ishvara, but none of them is the supreme Ishvara or the ultimate controller. So yes, we are all exercising our minute independence and trying to control things. In that sense, we are also Ishvara. But there is a supreme who controls everything and everyone, and that is Sri Krishna. He is the Parameshvara or the Super Soul. He is both within and without. Although he was present before Srimati Kunti as her nephew, he was also within her and everyone else. In the Bhagavad Gita, Shloka 15 of the 15th chapter, the Lord says, I am situated in everyone's heart. And only due to me one remembers, forgets, and is cognizant, etc. Through all the Vedas I am to be known, because I am the compiler of the Vedas, and I am the teacher of the Vedanta. Queen Kunti affirms that the Lord, although both within and without all living beings, is still invisible. So how can someone be outside of you and not be visible to you? Okay, you can understand how someone is within you and is not visible to you. So the Lord is, so to speak, a puzzle for the common man. Queen Kunti experienced personally that Lord Krishna was present before her. Yet, he entered within the womb of Uttara to save her embryo from the attack of Ashwathama's Brahmastra. So the Lord releases his Sudarshan Chakra to neutralize those weapons that were coming towards the Pandavas. The Lord never left his chariot. So how did he enter Uttara's womb to protect the child? Through his Shakti potency. Kunti herself was puzzled about whether Sri Krishna is all-pervasive or localized. All-pervasive or localized. Localized means as Paramatma within each of us. All-pervasive, he is everywhere and in everything. In fact, he is both, but he reserves the right of not being exposed to persons who are not surrendered souls. This checking curtain is called the Maya energy of the Supreme Lord, and it controls the limited vision of the rebellious soul. It is explained as follows, and that follows is the next shloka. So Prabhupada ends this purport by saying that it is the Shakti potency of the Lord. The Yogamaya Shakti prevents you from seeing Krishna. And in one of the classes that Srila Prabhupada takes on this particular shloka and the next shloka, the 19th shloka, in Mumbai, he says that why is the Lord not visible to us? Alaksham sarva bhutanam. So sarva bhutanam means that all of these ordinary living entities, they cannot see Krishna inside, within them, or outside, in everyone else and in everything. Why? Because Prabhupada explains in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says in the 7th chapter, Naham prakasha sarvasya yogamaya samavritaha. I am not visible to everyone because there is a curtain which is covering the eyes of the ordinary persons, yogamaya, just like the cloud covering the eyes to see. One cannot see the sun in complete or in full vision when there is a cloud. Similarly, Maya, Yoga Maya has created a cloud on account of which we cannot see God. But the same eyes can also see the Lord. But under what context? So, Prabhupada says, when the eyes are purified with love. And Prabhupada uses the analogy of a cataract. If you have cataract in your eyes, then your vision gets blurred. But when you have a cataract surgery, then your vision again is revived. So similarly, we Jivatmas are in that same situation. We are not able to see the Lord because we have cataract. We are conditioned. We are contaminated. Our consciousness is contaminated. And of course, that automatically means we are not devotees of the Lord. So Prabhupada explains that as soon as you become a devotee of the Lord, you become a lover of the Lord or Krishna. And then you can see. And Krishna, you will be able to see, is present everywhere. So it's only with the eyes of love. When your eyes are anointed with love, then you can see the Lord. Therefore, in the Brahma Samhita, there is a shloka, no? Premanjana churrita bhakti vilochanena santas sadaiva hridayeshu vilokayanti yam shyama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. Premanjana churrita, by prema. So through learning how to love the Lord, which this ointment of love that is smeared all over your eyes, then santaha, the saintly persons, they can always see Krishna within their hearts. So within their hearts, that means they can see, they can experience Krishna within them. They can also experience Krishna outside of them. So only a lover of the Lord can see Krishna everywhere, because he knows that everything is emanating from Krishna. So if you see a flower, you know that flower is an energy of the Lord. You see the beauty of the flower, you can appreciate Krishna's artistic inclinations. Similarly, when we hear birds chirping early in the morning, you can understand that Krishna is speaking to us through the birds. And Prabhupada explains, thinking like this is actually Krishna consciousness. Then you can see the Lord within you and also outside you. Many of us would have experienced the Lord's presence in our lives, how the Lord has protected you when you are in danger. I'm sure all of us can attest to it. If the Lord wanted to kill Bhishma Dev on the battlefield, he could have just given him a heart attack and he would have been finished. So externally, the Lord is exhibiting what he will do for his devotee Arjuna. So he picks up the wheel in his hands, not least being bothered about his own promise. Why? Because his devotee is foremost for one. So the Lord, of course, a devotee does not want to accept service from the Lord. That is not our mood. We never want to accept service from the Lord. But we want to offer our services to the Lord. But still, the Lord is also anxiously waiting. So we have to be ready to cry for Krishna when we are in trouble. So every prayer is a cry for Krishna. And prayers are coming from the soul. It is not your mind or intelligence that is concocting the prayer. Of course, initially it may seem a little artificial, but prayer is a cry for Krishna. And that is what Uttara was doing. She was crying out to the Lord, and the Lord immediately reciprocates. Here, Kunti has begun by saying, I'm offering my obeisances to you. Yes, you are my nephew, but at the same time, you are the Supreme Lord. So clearly, Kunti Maharani understood the Lord's position, and therefore she begins this particular stuti by doing the most natural thing, which is to offer obeisances to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.